People of God, you have no idea what happened to me in this life. When I went to God, my interview for UNFPA job, when I went to interview for UNFPA job, I spoke and I spoke and I spoke. I spoke to the point everybody was clapping for me. And they said to me, present your original certificate. I moved, brought out all my certificates. They were nowhere to be found. I looked, I checked. I said, I don't have it. They said, so you were lying to us. You don't have that. I said, me. I said, they said, stand up and get out. I came out. I carried my hand on my head. I said, God, is that how my life will end?
What if I told you that sometimes the battle you are fighting is bigger than your eyes can see? So today you are about to hear one of the most painful, shocking and emotional moments in the life of Pastor Jerry Eze. A moment that nearly shattered his destiny before it even began. So after passing every stage of the rigorous United Nations job interview, after being ranked among the best presenters, celebrated by his brilliance and confidence, after seeing his future right in front of him, everything suddenly collapsed. He was asked to submit his certificate, the very document he carried with him that morning, but in that moment, they were gone. Completely disappeared. He searched, he panicked, he emptied his bag 1,000 times. He checked the files he arranged the night before, but nothing was found. And right there, the officials accused him of lying. They told him to get out. They dismissed him like a fraud. And Pastor Jerry, a young man with dreams, hoping to lift his family out of struggle, out of poverty, walked out of that hall in tears. Broken, confused and humiliated. But that moment was not ordinary, guys, because this was the same certificate he held with his own hands before leaving home. At that point, he knew this was not natural. This wasn't coincidence. This was an attack from a realm beyond the physical. And guys, what happened next will shock you. So stay with me, don't blink, because spiritual attacks are real. And this story will open your eyes in a way you have never imagined. So watch this video, guys.
People of God, you have no idea what happened to me in this life. When I went to God, my interview for UNFPA job, when I went to interview for UNFPA job, I went for the UNFPA job. I don't know whether I've shared it here. I spoke and I spoke and I spoke. I spoke to the point everybody was clapping for me. And they said to me, present your original certificate. I moved, brought out all my certificates. They were nowhere to be found. I looked, I checked. I said, where are these certificates? I looked and they said to me, okay, while you go look for the original certificates, give us photocopy. I looked at them, no photocopy. Because everything but my original and photocopies were in one file. I looked at them. I said, I don't have it. They said, so you were lying to us. You don't have that. I said, me. I said, check what I already sent ahead of time by email. All of these things are there. I have it. They said, stand up and get out. I came out. I carried my hand on my head. I said, God, is that how my life will end? Is that how my destiny? I've already, you know how you know you are going to get a thing, and then this is my final stage. You have already done exit from some, you know, you just know that this is where my heart is. You have mentally left where you are, and then you were there. Sir, the devil was against me. Do you know what I found out? I discovered that the car that I was in to go for the interview, I left it inside the car. I, Jerry Eze, was the one that left my original certificate inside the car. So, and I called the guy that brought me. I said, can you check for me whether I left my things? He said, he's not here. I said, he's not here. Where can he be? I don't know where else I could have gone to and all that. And then he now said, I will call you back. 30 minutes later, he said, I have found it. It's under my carpet. Is it me that put my original certificate under my carpet, under the carpet in the car? I started shouting, come to UNFPA building now. UNFPA building now. Please come to UNFPA. Bring that in. He said, I am far. I said, don't let far kill you. Anything you are doing in this life, don't even tell me that you are far. If not for the grace of God. When the guy arrived, I carried this. I went and met the very kind of girl. Very kind girl. I said, I have certificates. Look at my certificate. He said, please wait, let me go and tell them. He said, meanwhile, let me make photocopies. She made photocopies, took the photocopies inside. They summoned me back again. And then I said, as soon as I was entering, I knelt down. Sir, now me do me. There are arrows they will send you. Now you go misbehave. Now you go mistalk. Now you go do you. Now you will be at the wrong. Jesus! Powers that cause you to do you. Send arrows to you. Powers that cause men to walk against themselves. The day of your glory, you will make a mistake that will make another person relevant. The season of your triumph, you will make a mistake that will cause your throne to be traded off. The devil is a liar. Let it be reversed. Somebody shout, I will not walk against myself. I was moving up and down your life, monitoring your life, moving up and down from your father's house, moving up and down, trying to stop, trying to sabotage. We are then not told that you are in a new season. If your amen will turn, let fire answer them. I said, let fire answer them. Let fire answer them. Jesus! Powers that cause you to do you. Send arrows to you. At the sound of your amen, let it be broken.